Welcome back to Seen It Before. We're probably going to say something stupid about your favorite movie because we've seen it all before. I'm Danny.
I'm Dan, and if you couldn't just tell, there was a pencil in the shot right there.
Oh, there was?
That is
Who's that?
Who is that?
Oh, that's how we do it.
It's Cameron. He's back.
Thank you for having me.
Yes. This is our roundup part 3 because we had to do 3 parts this year for some fucking reason.
Being lazy?
No, I wouldn't say lazy. I think we're just, we can't do every movie every week anymore. It's
Hard work.
I thought you were just gonna hit me in the head with that. I would have preferred that actually.
You would have preferred.
It would have woken me up.
Oh,
Anyway,
good coffee right there.
all right. So roundup part 3. We got a couple movies to talk about today. 4 from 2025 and 1 from this year already. So we got Begonia. We got Marty Supreme. We've got Frankenstein. We have If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You, and
What's the last one? I don't know.
28 years later, The Bone Temple.
Oh, right.
Which we just
We
saw
literally
last
just saw
night,
last night.
Danny. Come on. All right.
Guys, my...
Let's get to it. All right. What are you laughing about?
It's funny. It's funny.
Funny how?
yeah.
Like a
Funny
clown.
look.
I'm here to
looking.
fucking amuse you.
All right. Yeah. So we got a bunch of movies to talk about today. So let's get right into it. We're going to start with Begonia.
Welcome to the headquarters of the human resistance.
Where's my hair?
Your hair has been destroyed.
Yorgos Lanthimos' newest movie with Emma Stone again, of course, and Jesse Plemons, and that's mainly it. And then there are other people in there, but there's only like 2 other people in the whole entire movie.
So sorry to like get already into it.
Yeah.
His brother. Do I know that guy from anything?
No, this is a first time performance.
Okay.
First or second, yeah.
Is
Yes.
okay.
Yep. The overall plot, we've got Jesse Plemons as kind of this conspiratorial guy.
Yes.
We call him conspiratorial. Yeah. He believes that the CEO for the company that he works for is an alien, and he's going to kidnap her and take matters into his own hands.
May or may not be the first time he's done this either.
That's right. Yep. That's kind of a late movie reveal.
Yes.
This is an remake of a South Korean film, which I'm not a huge fan of because it's going at 11 for the entire movie, and it was almost exhausting watching it. I'm like, I need a breath. So I was kind of excited when Yorgos announced this because his style is a little more
Weird,
a little more deliberate with the pacing. And I really loved this. This like just made my top 20. I really liked it.
No, me too. I mean, I got this on Steelbook, and I don't buy too many movies, but like
Steelbook.
Well, I didn't buy it. My brother bought it. So
Still.
yeah, no, it's good.
When you go for like, I know you probably do Criterion.
Yeah.
I think like the tiers are like Criterion 4K, Steelbook.
Yeah.
Because Steelbook isn't typically 4K, is it?
It varies. I mean, I've got like Blu-ray steelbooks.
Yeah, I actually don't know if it's 4K or not. But
Steelbook, it's like, it's not even really, it's just pretty packaging. There's
Yeah.
no extra special features from what I found.
From what I understand, the only one that I'm aware of is that One Battle. The current release will be regular, and then the steelbook will have special features, which I wish I knew before I pre-ordered. Oh, well.
But yeah, so the Begonia was, I liked it for what it was.
no, I agree. I liked it a lot. Emma Stone's performance was so raw and interesting. I don't know.
She continues to prove that she's one of the best actresses working today, and now I kind of feel bad that we didn't pick her for the best actress of the 25 years.
Yeah,
so.
this may or may not be something we talk about in Duel of the Debates in a few weeks, but something we've been like mulling around is like, I don't know, who's the next big movie star? I mean, Emma Stone's already a movie star. She's been one for about 10 years now.
I'd say it actually, she just like hit stardom with Easy A.
Yeah,
I
she
think
did.
it was it. Yeah.
Yeah, no, she's
Jesse Plemons, though, I love his career trajectory of like where I first, ironically, I didn't even know it was him because the first time I'm like, I recognize who is this actor? Obviously, Breaking Bad, Todd. But it turns out he's Ox in Like Mike.
I don't know what Like Mike is. What is Like Mike?
It's this awesome coming of age. Well, not really coming of age, but it's like this awesome movie about this kid who gets these sneakers that they get electrified. It's really he's at a youth home. Ox is the bully. throws his new sneakers that he finds in the Lost and Found. He throws them on like a power line. They get electrocuted.
Okay.
And then you find out that it somehow imbues it with great basketball powers.
Oh, all right. Is this the Disney Channel movie or
I don't
this is
even
just
know.
an independent kind of thing?
It's from like 2002. It's got Crispin Glover in it. It's
Okay.
really good. So he becomes a professional basketball player, and he
He laces up.
Morris Chestnut, I think, is like his mentor.
Okay.
And that's it's just such a good movie.
That's interesting. Back to Begonia.
Right.
So there's the one scene that always sticks out to me is when Jesse Plemons comes back from his mother in the nursing home, and Emma Stone's just looking at him, just like, what? And I was like, you could never tell she was an alien until really that point. I think
Spoilers.
it's fine. We're talking about the movie.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I think what frustrates me about this movie, a couple things. One is it kind of just becomes the main dramatic question. Is she or is she not an alien?
It goes back and forth a few times, which I like.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, it was interesting watching her be like, okay, if I was a human in this situation, she's handling this very well. She's like,
around the block.
she's like, okay.
Yeah, this is
you
the
guys
stuff
are-
that I love.
Yeah, I like a different angle at how you're going to attack these kind of. We've seen this type of storyline before, and I like that she plays it a different way. But then I don't like that the movie turns into a meta commentary on everything is shit once again, and it's like greatly put together. Love the storylines and stuff. But it just becomes like everything is shit.
Hey, it's no poor things.
At least there's no implied conception. You know what I mean?
Yeah, where it gets
Problematic.
conceptually
Yeah.
messy.
It's just kind of like I'm sick of it's not really Yorgos' fault. It's just this trend of like everything is shit and there's no thesis to it. It's just that's it, you know. And then the stuff inside the movie, the more textual layer is she an alien or not? You know, I wish there was like maybe another story where she's not an alien, but there are aliens.
Gotcha. Where he gets it wrong, but right.
Like the time that he dies from. He gets
we can
played.
talk about that in a second.
He gets played by a human.
Yeah.
But all the other people turn out to be aliens that he did kill. So that sounds more interesting to me. But it's really just kind of the trend of like there's no thesis to it. It's just kind of everything is shit. Capitalism sucks. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
We know this.
Yeah, I mean, like what you're speaking to, the real strength of that movie are those scenes in the basement when they're going back and forth. Yeah. I mean, that really shows the screenwriter, I think it's Will Tracy, who worked on Succession.
Yeah, he's yeah.
So you can
Makes
totally
sense.
get that
It
kind of
makes sense.
really like rhythm. Like you feel that, which I
There's no
appreciate.
made up words though, which is a bit of a detriment. No,
That's fine. So Cameron and I saw this movie together, and when that part happens at the end, where Emma Stone tells Jesse Plemons to go in the closet,
Yeah.
and that's where he'll get teleported to the alien spaceship or whatever. He has the bomb vest on because he's gonna blow everything up. And I was like, where is this going in the theater? And then it blows up and his head hits Emma Stone in the face.
Yes, it goes flying across the room to hit Emma Stone in the face.
And I literally shouted, shut up in the theater.
The theater was dead
So
quiet. And
loud.
it's like, shut up. Like,
It was
because it's so perfect.
It was so funny.
Yeah. That's
he
schlocky.
really really did a good job playing it for like what the fuck. Yeah. Like I love how like Jesse's in the closet. You just hear him start screaming like ah. He blows up.
Yeah, it's wild.
It's not like a big blast. It's just kind of like a.
All right. So what do you guys give this movie out of 100?
Out of 100, I'd give this like a solid 85, maybe 80, 87.
Okay.
I really like it.
I'm gonna give it 82. Again, it's not really Yorgos's fault. It's just kind of the oversaturation of this one message.
Yeah, for you. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but very well put together movie. I love the performances.
Yep.
And Yorgos just continues time and time again to be one of the most unique filmmakers out there.
Oh, for sure. 100%. Yeah, I'm going to give this an 85. I'm going to agree with Cameron. It's a great movie. It's, spoiler alert, in my top 10 of the year. And, it just has a lot to say about a lot of weird shit, and I love it.
So much weird.
I just love the weird stuff.
Oh, well, especially because like those like I guess tableaus you want to call them, like the kind
Robbie
of like
Ryan. Robbie
intermissions where she's
Robbie Ryan,
floating
baby.
and he's like holding
Yep.
like a balloon.
Yes.
Like, that shit's real cool.
Whatever. This isn't supposed to be what it's like. This isn't it. This can't be it.
Moving on to our second movie, we're gonna go to If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You.
Oh my god, dude!
Danny, you can start off this one if you want.
So I just watched this movie a couple days ago, and I'm like, dude, I just want to wrap Rose Byrne in a blanket.
I know.
Get her some soup and just give her a hug.
Yeah.
Because holy shit, kids are awful, and it's like it's not even like it's not the kids. It's just like the kind of like cacophony of just all this shit happening. You're trying to do one thing, and like I'm a very single-minded track person. If I'm focused
Well-
on something, well, it's like I can't multitask.
Yeah.
So the
Right.
fact of her, all these scenes of just constant stress are just like the kids screaming, the things beeping, the
hamster.
the hamster,
The hamster is
you get rear-ended. The girl starts screaming and like, oh my god, just and I'm
It's
not
not falling through a hole in the wall in the ceiling.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So it's like, I just liked that it was interesting that like, I was on her side from the start, and I love the genius of kind of like maybe it's like a subconscious thing. You're like for like I think the first like 5 minutes, it's pretty much only shots of her face.
Right. Yeah.
So you're just
totally
like
in a world.
this is me, you know, and yeah, I really liked obviously her performance. It's so real. I loved Conan in it, obviously.
Oh, Conan's great.
I like the direction choices from Mary Bronstein. I
Yes.
liked a lot of
Yeah.
her choices in this movie.
And I looked it up later. She's Dr. Spring. She's the,
Yes, she's the doctor. Yeah. And you can totally tell in that performance that she's had to deal with doctors like that. Like she
Yep.
relishes, like, well, no, I can't do that.
Yeah.
She's like, I definitely had dummies like that tell me that they can't fix anything.
Yeah. Just pull the fucking feeding tube.
Oh my god!
It's great. I mean, Mary Bronstein, I think this is her second feature film, as a matter of fact. She made a movie called Yeast back in 2008 with Greta Gerwig starring in it, actually. I haven't seen it, so I can't really pass judgment on it. But this is like such a well-assured, conceptually perfect movie. Like everything is designed perfectly to ratchet up tension. The sound design, like we've mentioned. And it makes sense because she's kind of part of the Safdie universe. Her husband is Ronald Bronstein, who
Yeah.
co-produces, co-writes with Josh
Yep.
on
So,
Marty
hence-
and Uncut and Good Time.
Hence, it also being an A24 film. So I mean, it
Yes.
makes sense.
Right.
Yeah.
So I was on her side the whole time.
Rose's side.
Rose.
Yep.
Everyone hates her.
Yeah.
And I do not know why.
Right. The way that it's all very subjective. Like I don't think this is reality, you know. Like
Yeah. Well, yeah. That's what I'm.
Kind
That's
of
what
like
I'm
how
trying
her
to.
brain is working, maybe in a
Yeah.
way too.
Yeah.
So it's,
I wasn't sure if I was some sort of like missing something. Like, is she
No.
really an awful person in like
no, I don't think so.
subtle ways? Or
So those feelings of kind of uncomfortableness with being a mother, that's kind of becoming a trend that I've been noticing lately in film. We've got this. We've got the far less successful, in my opinion, Night Bitch from last year, which was an adaptation of a actually really good book, in my opinion. And then even like Maggie Gyllenhaal's The Lost Daughter with Olivia Colman and everything. It's just a very interesting trend. And also, I also was noticing kind of a trend with Begonia and conspiracy-minded people in 2025. That, Eddington, and also on HBO, The Chair Company, which is one of the best TV shows I've seen this year outside of The Rehearsal. But back to Legs. What was very interesting to me was the casting of the film and the way that they're kind of pulling you in different directions, like expectations. Like the expectation of Conan being the funny guy, but no, he doesn't get a single joke. I mean, there are things that are like ironically funny, but he's not the Conan that I know of. Funny voices, dancing around. He's sitting in that chair and just like, no, I'm not giving you anything.
yeah.
God, then Rose's patient. Oh my God, the one that is just-
Danielle McDonald, I think her name is the actress.
Maybe, yeah.
She was
She's
in Patty Cakes.
yes,
I remember that.
she's phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God. Just leaves her baby there. Just like, oh my God, just another thing on top of what
Yeah.
she has to deal with.
Right,
It's just piling up and it's just insane.
I mean,
just like,
she's very clearly just a parallel for like her.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
if what she would like to do.
Right. Yeah. That kind of tough, kind of what if question. It's really, I mean, it's uncomfortable. It's not a movie for everyone. I kind of half jokingly recommend it to people I know who are new parents, where it's like, yeah, watch it, but you might get uncomfortable. But I also find it darkly funny. You mentioned the hamster, Dan. I mean, that scene is just perfect. The kid screaming and then the hamster running across, and then just that perfect cut from hamster splattered on the ground to lasagna.
Yeah.
Like just the red and the tan. It's like, oh no, that's a little too close to each other. It's too good of a match cut.
Honestly, one of the most disgusting match cuts I've ever seen is in Game of Thrones, where they're about to like cure Jorah's, like, they call it grayscale. But they're gonna take like a needle into like his scabs basically, and then it just hard cuts to a close up of a guy eating soup.
That's incredible.
And I'm like,
that's so funny. That's so funny. Yeah, but I would really recommend if I had I wish I saw it in the theater. It wasn't playing locally in a theater because I love the sound. I feel like the sound is such a big part of that
Christian
movie.
Slater showing up too at one
Yes.
point as well as the father. That was, oh my God. And it's like, what have you done? What have you done? Oh my God.
you know what's a good kind of, I guess, companion piece or is the Babadook. Because
Way, yeah.
Yes.
me and my friend Taylor, we have this joke where
Why can't you be normal?
well, we always go back because I made her watch that like years ago, and like we always say this is like Mrs. Jensen has Parkinson's. That's why she shakes like this because it's just so out of pocket.
Yeah.
And then like I the kid starts screaming in the car, and then the mom's just like, "Why won't you?" That's more about grief and how her husband's dead, and she's trying, she can't really cope. But I love how it turns the tables halfway through.
Yes.
Instead of being, it's more horror based, obviously, because it's a horror movie, but very creepy, and it's like it embodies depression.
Yes.
And this did a great job of like making it more human. But yeah, like I just felt so stressed watching this, almost more stressed than like Uncut Gems or something, where it's like intentionally trying to get you that way. This was like kind of hit the core of like a really human thing.
There's something instinctual about it.
Yeah.
Like there's no reason for us to travel into the hole in the ceiling and then have it turn into the cosmos. It's like, well, there's no like kind of logical explanation for some of that stuff, which I really like. That stuff.
Just ambiguity.
Yeah, the ambiguity of it all.
Well, she just gets lost in her memory.
Yeah, right, yeah.
And it's just kind of like, do we even know what the accident is? Why she has a feeding tube? And like,
No,
it kind of
no,
seems
it
like an
never
ambiguous
explains.
disease.
I kind of like that.
Yeah, that was probably scene of the year for me is when she's pulling out
Oh
that
my
feeding tube.
God.
It's disgusting, but it reminded me a lot of David Lynch's Eraserhead. There's a scene where there's
Haven't seen it, but
elongating tube, and that's I thought it was great.
All right.
I think that one more thing though. The interesting thing is you don't actually see the daughter's face.
Yes.
Until
the last scene.
the very last shot. So is that kind of like what it's signifying to me is that now she's not just looking at her daughter as this burden anymore and this disease kid who's annoying as fuck. Holy shit. And she's like, oh, it's my daughter,
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a connection there.
For sure.
and she'll try to do better. I don't really know how she came to that conclusion though. Like what's going to change?
I don't know.
Gonna change. Maybe even she's going to be divorced from her husband.
Would be nice.
Because she clearly hates him.
Okay. I'm going to give this movie an 82. It's a solid movie. I really like the direction. I love the choices in that. Rose Byrne gives one of the best performances I've seen in a long time for an actress. Well, at best, actress supporting whatever you want to fucking call it. Lead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
honestly, I think she might have my favorite performance of the year. I'm not really thinking.
I don't know
any
about
of them.
favorite performance of the year, but I think
Female.
yeah, no, I
actress.
think she might
For
be
Wade.
she might be my pick for best actress this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if she's going to get it though.
Yeah, I mean, at the time that we're recording, Oscar nominations aren't out yet. Golden Globes were just this past Sunday.
No, they're coming out today as of recording.
As of recording.
Yes.
Next
so-
week we're going to record the prediction.
Yes.
Yes.
This comes out on Thursday.
No, they
This
come
comes
out
out on
on
Thursday.
Thursdays.
They air the
Isn't
22nd.
it the 22nd, the Oscars premiere?
If you know, leave a comment below on when the Oscars are happening.
Okay.
I give it a 92.
Okay.
This is one of those movies where it's like it's not going to end up in my favorite movies of the year.
Yeah.
That's what I'm organizing my top 10 with my favorite movies. So
Agreed.
there's going to be, if you look at my letterbox, the ratings are going to be all over the place. But yeah, so this one I think is definitely a 90 for me. I'm not going to watch it again.
That's why it's an 82 for me. I was like, yeah, it's one and done.
I don't think you understand the stakes here.
You find that funny?
I get nervous laughter sometimes.
So
Another stressful Safdie movie.
That's right.
yeah, it's Uncut Gems on steroids.
Yeah.
So just one Safdie.
Once after
yes.
Josh.
And so I want to get the negatives out of the way because there's so many positives to this.
Yes.
This is getting into the area of like we're a Safdie movie and we need to just throw in, it's a gimmick at this point, just to have just a bunch of shit happening. And
Yep.
like
Stressful situations, yeah.
yeah, it's like there's no I didn't really find a purpose for a lot of it.
Yeah, like the whole fucking subplot of going to the farmhouse and trying to find the dog.
Yeah,
that
the
was
dog
so
and the-
dumb. Why?
To me, it felt like Josh was peacocking a little bit. He was kind of puffing out his chest. He was flaunting his feathers a little bit.
Yeah.
Because Uncut Gems is one of my favorite movies of the 21st century.
Agreed.
I absolutely love that movie. And because I love it because it's tight. Howard has one goal, and that's to get that rock back from Kevin Garnett to make a bunch of money from it.
Just go
And
back
he
and
is
forth
his
from Long
own worst
Island,
enemy.
New York.
Yeah. Time-wise, it's condensed. It's just a couple weeks. Whereas this, it felt very sprawl. And also, I wasn't really ready for the almost lack of ping pong, which is weird because I was like, we haven't played ping pong in a while.
Yeah.
That's a small criticism.
And here's the thing where it's like I think ping pong in general is just kind of just used as a almost like a plot device. He just has to have this thing that he is passionate about, and he needs to go somewhere to achieve that. You know, it has to be a climb up the mountain. It could have been fucking
Macrame.
yeah, it could have been fucking skiing. You know, who
There you go,
cares?
skiing,
You know, it could be any kind of macrame.
I don't. Yeah.
Just don't care, you know. So I liked, but you're right. Like Timmy really shines when he is just going to a goal. He's pushing the plot forward. He plays this great character. He has a goal, and just seeing and adding like what the Safdie or Josh Safdie did with this is he added like he kind of has those flaws. You know, he's his own kind of worst enemy here.
Right.
He
Showboat.
yes, and he ruins it for himself. And I'm so glad there's consequences. You know, I'm
Right.
so glad there's consequences for him.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't get exactly what he wants. You know,
It's realistic. It's the Rocky ending, you know?
Yeah.
It's about the fight. It's not about the outcome.
Yeah.
Which I find to be really beautiful. I'll say I wasn't on board with the movie until about the third act when Abel Ferrara, the gangster gentleman, comes into the pool hall and now the pressure's on. Now I'm like, all right, okay, now I'm figuring out where we're going here. And then I found that last ping pong scene just great. Like my heart was in my throat. I knew he was going to lose because like that's what you do in a movie like this.
Yep.
But I was still like, come on, win. I was really like hoping that he would win, and he does. And it's so like gratifying. And Daniel Lopatin's score is just like magic. He's like one of my favorite composers working today, and just the way that it all kind of shines and everything. Oh, like that really felt good to me.
it does a good job of like in the way that like the opposite of Challengers almost. Challengers like it did everything it possibly could to get you to care about fucking tennis.
Yeah. and I had a great time with Challengers. It's
You
really
had a
fun.
great time with the score.
Yeah.
But what this movie did was it was just kind of understated, and it did a great job of putting you in the mindset of Timothée Chalamet, and the score is like it's good. When it hits it, like it kind of like oh, you know, but it's not like hey everybody, this is the moment you should feel
Yes.
this.
Yeah.
It's
It's
very
not
much like
overstated.
he like collapses to his knees and he's like, oh my God, but everybody else is still doing
Right.
their own thing, and it's not like subjective. And that's because you're like it kind of trusts itself enough to be like you're in that mindset, you know?
Right.
It's just that underlying gangster part. I was just like,
There's a bunch of different ways to
why?
get to.
Yeah, like you didn't need to do that. Like it takes me out of the narrative at that point. Because I'm just like, did this really happen? Because Marty is a real person, right?
So really, so there is a gentleman named Marty Mauser named Marty Mauser. And the real story is he played ping pong and sometimes he would hustle people.
Okay, I didn't know the real story.
And that's it.
That's it.
Okay, so
It was more of a springboard.
Okay.
Just to them to be like,
okay.
oh, let's try ping pong.
Then
Because
sure, all right, that makes a little more sense. Then. That makes me understand it a little more.
I bet you that the production company's like A24 is like, okay, so we need to kind of tie it in with a real. We haven't done a biopic yet.
Yeah. So I'd say it's a movie that maybe if I watch it on a second run, maybe I'll like it a bit more because I'll know what I'm expecting. I'll know the feel.
Agreed. This movie moves.
Yes.
Which
2.5.
I like. 2.5, it moves.
Forget about it.
I like that.
What do you think, Danny? Is it paced well?
It's paced well. It's just maybe I'm just more sensitive to.
It's a lot of pace?
It's yeah, because like what you said, like kind of like preparing me for it. I'm glad you told me.
Yeah.
We're just like it's not. It's much more movie.
Yeah. Well, some people have compared it almost to a novel. Where it's like, it's a little more thick. It's a little more kind of going all over the place.
It's like a Forrest Gump type thing, but like stress. Stress.
Forrest Gump on steroids.
Forrest Gump, but a sprinter rather than a jogger.
It's like if they spun out that whole like little section where he likes ping pong for a little bit.
Yeah.
The whole movie.
Right. Yeah.
All right, Danny, what do you give Marty?
Actually, I just wanted to mention.
Yeah.
Because my one point is just like again, like. And this is like the genius of the movie because it's like I'm mad that he kind of got everything. You know, he kind of gets a happy ending because he's kind of a dick. You know, he doesn't deserve her.
No,
he doesn't deserve that baby. You know.
Yeah, but he got it.
Yeah, and now he can appreciate it. He doesn't deserve that. You know, because he literally told her like I have a purpose and you don't.
And you don't. Yeah. That's such like a whoa.
Whoa, dude. And she's like, I still love you anyway. I know I lied about being a beaten wife, but anyway, I definitely liked it a lot. Again, I think it shows up in my top 10, but it's lower.
Yeah.
So it's one of those where it's like, again, it's a great movie. I think it's a 92 for me.
Yeah.
It's a great movie. I'm just not going to watch it that much because it makes me feel uncomfortable.
Yep.
And maybe that's the genius of it.
Yeah. Rewatchability is a big thing for me on if it's going to be in my top 10 or if it's a really good movie. This is a really good movie. Not going to lie about that. But it's not going to make my top 10 either. But it's a solid 88. It's really well done. There are some parts, as I mentioned, that were... but the last scene where he's just looking at his baby and it's just like... Is his life over or is his life just beginning? It's a really nice way to bookend this movie. Maybe not bookend, but just end this movie in general. Mm-hmm. But solid movie.
Yeah. I'm going 88, 89. It's just outside of my top 10. I feel like if I rewatch it, maybe it'll edge up. But right now, I very much like it. I don't love it.
Our final 2025 movie, Frankenstein.
It's Frankenstein.
Danny, I know, wants to talk about this one too.
Dude, when I was watching this movie, I'm like, what the fuck? This is so stupid. I honestly think, because I haven't read the book, I seen the 1930 whatever movie years ago. I know the story of Frankenstein. I don't remember Frankenstein being this much of an idiot. Fucking dickhead for no fucking reason. Because, okay, here's his arc. He's like, I strive for science. I'm, he's been patient. Like, here's the thing. He's been patient. All this trial and error just to get this guy to come back to life.
Yes, which was a puppet. That was a real puppet that he was presenting with.
Yes,
that was a real thing.
That was cool.
Which looks awesome.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I could have
Guillermo
sworn
right
it was CGI.
there.
Right, yeah.
All Guillermo right there, baby.
GDT.
Oh, God.
But yeah, he's Frankenstein. So he's shown to be persistent and tenacious and passionate about this work.
Yes. He's very knowledgeable because his dad has been a dick to him his entire growing up.
And I can understand, and Charles Dance plays the great shitty dad. So
Great Charles Dance.
But then he finally gets what he has been striving for. And just because his dog, right, he's basically like his dog, just because his dog shits on the rug because it's not potty trained, he's like, that's it, I cast you out.
Yeah, he's a dick.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Bro, it's like you spent your entire life to get this to this moment. And it's like, talk about not being self-aware, you know?
Yeah.
I thought it was a little too unbelievable is what I'm trying to say.
Gotcha.
Because it's like, you know, and then the best part, his dog learns to be what he wanted.
Yes.
And he says, "No, get away.
It's too late.
I don't like you anymore."
It's too late. He's got to cast him out.
He's
Yeah.
like, "Father, I'm here.
Yeah.
Like, take me in."
Yeah. I think that's one of the big criticisms of Del Toro's movies is sometimes he loves his monsters more than the people. And then that can create kind of a untethered experience, which I can totally understand. But for me, Jacob Elordi
Oh, great.
was
Amazing.
phenomenal.
It was supposed to be Andrew Garfield, correct?
Yes. Originally cast as
Yes.
Andrew Garfield, but now it's.
They chose the better pick.
I think so,
Honestly,
too.
I think
I
Andrew
think so,
Garfield
too.
would have.
I think he would have been good, but
He would have been good. He just would have played it more
different.
him. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The important thing to note is that this is kind of split up into two chunks.
yes.
Excuse me. The first one follows Oscar Isaac's Dr. Frankenstein, and then the second part follows the monster, kind of framed in this kind of boat up in the Arctic, which is just a phenomenal set. Also, I think the entire ship was built real.
Yep.
On a soundstage. And then we're getting these flashbacks of Victor's childhood, making the monster and everything. Oscar Isaac, I think, is a very good actor. I thought maybe the character doesn't give him enough to work with.
Yeah.
There's a lot of plot to work with, but emotionally, it's fine. I will say I was lucky enough to see it in a theater, and I think that helped the experience a lot because Del Toro is very much a craftsman. When the score comes together, the sound and everything, it really feels like an experience.
And that's the whole Netflix thing where it's going to be a big talking point for the next few years. But yeah, I saw it at home. I liked it. But yeah, it didn't give me that same sense as a movie theater would probably. Yeah.
I will say also, when it comes to the whole Netflix of it all, I think there were some shortcomings when it came to VFX. For me, at least.
Oh, yeah, you mentioned
which,
this.
Which is a shame because Del Toro is so good with the real, the practical, the stuff that you can feel in your hands. It makes the seams show more when the CGI comes in. And of course, he's not going to blow up an entire freaking castle.
I mean, I don't think it was the worst CGI I've ever seen in my life.
No. But
It's not
for me,
Deadpool 2.
but for me, in comparison, it was that contrast that for me kind of really rubbed me the wrong way. Yeah, I mean, with Peace and Love, it's been months since I've seen it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it probably a 75. I love GDT. It's clear that he wanted to make this for so long, but I don't know. It just doesn't land.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 77. It's good. The set design is crazy good. I think this might have been my pick for set design this year, but I still have to go back and kind of look. Yeah, you're right. There was some CGI mistakes, but that doesn't really go in with set design, I don't think.
No,
so
they're separate. Yeah.
but yeah, solid movie. Jacob Elordi killed it.
He did kill it. That's the thing. It's like, I'm going to give it a 70.
Okay.
It's once again a weak script. I think it's just the character decisions don't make sense with particularly Victor Frankenstein. But all the performances are great. All the practical effects are great. All the filmmaking is great. It's just, why can't we just focus on the writing? Like, why is that such an oversight?
Yeah.
You know, it feels like forever. Like some of my favorite like horror movie franchises. You know, they're like, we're already filming the set pieces. You don't have a script.
Yeah.
Which movie are you talking about there, Danny?
Nightmare on Elm Street. Yeah, Nightmare on Elm Street 4 notoriously had all the big, giant set pieces basically filmed before a script was made. So, you know, you can thank Rennie Harlan for that.
Are you ready?
Now we're going into 2026, the first big movie of 2026 for us. 28 years later, The Bone Temple, directed by Nia DaCosta. This movie was holy shit. Like, I liked 28 Years Later last year, but this one I think blew it out of the water. Really good characters, really good pacing. Just I don't know, just very not airy. That's not the word I want. Atmospheric. It just wraps you into the world really well. Yeah,
It's a weird movie. It's
and I love it.
It's a confusing, like Like you get a little bit of stoner comedy. You get like this kind of Clockwork Orange kind of nihilism going on.
Yep.
And you still have the zombie action stuff going on. It's
Still shot on iPhones.
Well, now I
still shot on iPhone.
now I wonder like if Jack O'Connell's going to come out and say like, oh, Malcolm McDowell was inspiration.
Yeah, I'm sure.
because he was so Clockwork Orange. Now that I think about it,
Yeah.
yeah. Even with like their uniforms, like they all have the same uniform. They're all following him, and yeah. So
When 28 years later came out, I missed the boat. I didn't trust it. I'm not a big Danny Boyle fan. I think
That's fair.
he's an incidental filmmaker.
Understandable.
I think he just got lucky, in my opinion. And then I saw it at home, and I'm like, I should have seen this in the theaters. God damn, because this was like so electric and weird. I'll keep going back to this word weird because I'm so used to these big studio zombie movies to be kind of straightforward. And in this case, it's tonally kind of interesting. This movie is also foregrounded by a very pop-heavy soundtrack, which I wasn't expecting.
Yeah.
It's
It's kind of it's a high budget, low budget movie. Like it looks like a low budget movie, but it plays big. And damn.
I'm not sure if they listened early on to the criticisms because the one criticism I kept hearing about 28 Days Later was the weird experimental cameras with where you shoot the arrow and it goes, it goes to a side
You
angle.
mean 28 years?
What did I say?
28 days.
Oh, 28 years.
yeah. That kind of bullet time effect.
Yeah, so they got rid of it. They axed that and they refined it. And I'm not sure if that was just Nia DaCosta's style or they actually heard the criticisms.
I don't think I think they filmed these
They were
back to
filming
back.
this during
Back
the
to
release.
back,
So.
yeah.
From what I understand, yeah.
Yeah, but I like the weirdness. I was going to say something.
Let's talk about Samson.
Yeah,
let's
exactly.
talk-
Samson's the man.
Yes, and like I love because how you're saying like these zombie movies are very run of the mill. You know exactly what's going to happen. I guess other than like Warm Bodies,
Yeah.
but
like,
now they they have an evolution of this genre where we can cure the zombies.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
like
yeah.
oh, finally.
Yeah, it
you know?
reminds me of like George Romero's Day of the Dead, where there's zombies kind of trying to get back to human.
And I love that, and they show a very human version of that, where it's just kind of two buddies just getting high.
Oh my God.
Listening to Duran Duran, dancing around to Duran Duran, which I was laughing. I thought it was really funny.
And then when it was that was the girl from Falcon Winter Soldier.
I knew
Erin
it.
Kelly,
I
man. That was
fucking
her.
knew it.
So yeah, when she was watching them just dancing, I was just like, what the fuck is going on? That was so funny.
Yeah.
I still stand by, because also this movie is evidence. I still stand by Jack O'Connell could be a great James Bond.
No.
Because he has the charisma.
He does.
Yes. He does.
And the thing that we're missing, the thing I loved about Daniel Craig, at least early on, was that he was kind of like a mad dog. He viciously drowns that guy in the sink and stuff. And I'm so sick of and I know that's like James Bond, but you gotta mix it up. It's been like 8 different versions of that. So
All right.
Is there a normal Jack O'Connell performance out there?
Unbroken,
Unbroken. Okay.
Oh yeah.
very good
I
performance.
forgot he was in that.
I feel bad criticizing him. I love the kid. He's great, but he's good for a child actor.
Yeah.
He falls into that category. And as we've seen with the Stranger
Things
Things
effect.
yes,
Yep.
he's like they were good for children. I think only a couple. Noah Schnapp honestly is kind of like I've heard debates and
He's
like,
in between.
He's good.
He's in
and
between.
He's bad. Finn Wolfhard I think firmly falls into the bad category. Gaten Matarazzo is better theater.
Oh yeah, he was always a theater kid.
I think Sadie Sink rises above all of them.
Oh,
though,
easily.
Easily.
Even though Millie Bobby Brown will be Netflix's golden goose.
Yes,
forever.
exactly.
So,
So she's like, she was very good as a child. Now I'm not sure if she's picking the wrong projects.
I
and,
don't know. She's pretty good in Enola Holmes. I mean,
yeah, but it's like, who saw fucking Enola Holmes?
I saw the first one.
we saw it together. I think Sadie Sink has a future. But anyway, so this kid, Alfie William, he is good. I'm glad he's not the centerpiece of this movie, though.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Yeah.
Jack O'Connell, it's Jack O'Connell.
I mean, that's why Jack O'Connell and Ray Fiennes got the titles in the beginning. So
so he has a promising future, I think.
Yeah.
But it's like when we look at kids like I don't know the kid's name, adolescence kid.
Oh, I don't know.
remember
I haven't watched
I haven't watched it
Adolescence.
either.
Oh, dude.
I know it's good. I just haven't seen it.
Episode 3. It's just him and a therapist, and it's a long shot. It's all one take.
Love that.
Amazing. That kid.
I mean, there's a reason he won a Golden Globe.
Yeah, no, he sweeped Critics' Choice Awards, Golden Globes, and something else. He won Best Supporting or Best Act.
I think it's supporting.
In like a drama TV show.
Yeah, and then Stephen Graham was the lead.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, which Stephen Graham's great too.
He's the man.
But not to talk too much about this
Anyway,
other show.
Yeah. As you were gonna mention with Alfie Williams, you were talking,
Yes.
you brought it up.
One thing I really like about the movie is that it's all about how performance. I don't mean in a literal acting performance. I mean how we perform for other people and the way we kind of put on faces, the way we kind of posture, because we have all these great kind of through lines of Alfie has to try to kind of blend it. And he has to walk this tightrope of I'm not skinning people alive, which was one of the.
Oh God, that was visceral.
that was a really stomach churning thing. I mean, you know,
drop the pelts of steel on the floor.
it was really gnarly. I'm like, I'm watching this and like this is a mainstream movie and they're going there. I was kind of surprised.
Yeah.
And then we also have Jack O'Connell's character who is performing. He's kind of putting on the front of like I'm this guru and whatnot, and you guys are going to follow me. And you see how people take that performance. Some
He's a
people
cult leader. That's what he is.
Exactly. Some
Yeah.
people buy it, some people don't.
Yeah.
And then you get. Can we go to the climax of the movie?
Yes, we can.
Which right now is setting a very high bar for scenes of the year, in my opinion. Jack O'Connell promises his followers that Ray Fiennes, who is bathed in iodine, as we know, in 28 years later, is to stave off the infection. They get convinced that he is Satan, and so they go to the Bone Temple to commune with Satan. And how does Ray Fiennes perform
He's like,
as
let's
Satan?
turn it up to 11.
Ray Fiennes is going to turn it up to 11. Exactly. He gets a sound system out.
Yep.
He still has the vinyl from the old days, which as a vinyl collector, I love. And puts on Iron Maiden's The Number of the Beast and lip syncs to it. And that's the climax of the movie almost. And it's incredible.
My dude is painted up. He is just going there. And my God, when he brings out the fucking thing that was like a guitar or whatever, but he was just
Yeah.
like throwing it around like it was nothing.
Oh,
I'm
like
like,
the-
my God, that was
It was like
even
ashes and
like a
stuff.
dumbbell or something.
absolutely
Yeah.
insane.
Oh my God.
I had a smile on my face that entire
Dude, I was
scene.
like-
that was so good.
Oh my God. Like they're really doing this. Like, it's just so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God. It's only January, but damn.
Yeah, dude, I know. It's just
barf.
like I almost wanted to give it 5 stars, but I can't.
I gave it
put
4.5,
this
but
yeah.
my God.
So here's my question. Was it a mistake or was it a good idea to put it out in January? Because right now the box office returns for Thursday have not been great. And also when we saw last night, theater wasn't packed.
I think the problem is, yes, it's a January release, but that scene in general that you talked about, the skinning scene, you would want to see that in like May or June. You don't want to see that then. You want to see it in the early months or like towards Oscar season.
I don't understand why these movies aren't in October.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know,
I can tell
October
you.
is just like spooky season.
Yes, it
like
is.
you know what I mean.
I think they could have gone away with April if they released this in
Yeah.
April.
Yeah, like the Sinners
But-
kind of slot for this year.
Yeah. But damn.
What I'm telling all my buddies who love 28 Years Later, and like, oh, I'll see it next week. I'm going to say, stay away from online because I don't trust the marketing companies to properly market this movie. I'm worried that scene is going to get pushed to the forefront. It's going to go online. People are going to put clips up, and I really
It's Columbia, right?
Columbia.
Sony.
Sony.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't
what
trust
is-
Sony's marketing at all.
and I don't know what the heck Sony's doing right now because the
Yeah,
trailers.
you remember
we-
the trailers?
The trailers, it was like Saturday Night Live commercials.
I was like,
Yeah.
what is this? What is happening?
And we ended. What was the last one we watched? It was like an anime before the movie
the
started. I was
anime
like,
is,
why are we? What?
Scarlet, which
Scarlet,
played
yeah.
at the New York Film Festival to good word.
Like that looked okay.
Like,
It's just
yeah,
I would not expect that to be.
They could have, if they wanted this movie to be big, they could have put out a Spider-Man trailer.
Yeah,
That's
that
true.
would've worked.
Spider-Man
done
would have been big. Yeah, because Sony.
It's- yeah.
And
Maybe
then
it's
as,
just not done.
as we were saying last night, I think a Scream 7 trailer would have played very well with
I
this.
mean, that's Paramount, so I mean,
That's
you can't
true.
really unless they had a deal. That was supposed to come out this week too. There's supposed to be a Scream trailer, and there wasn't.
You know
So
what? I'm tired of seeing the Send Help trailer.
yeah.
I
Yeah,
still
that
want to
movie's
see
gotta
it.
come
I
out.
still want to see it.
I'm gonna see it. Like you already have my money. Just stop.
Yeah.
You know?
They're really marketing the hell
Every
out of it.
time Dylan O'Brien does that, I would want to beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing it.
Yeah.
But what's that Black Moses, that 50 Cent Like,
I don't.
Yeah.
what the
I don't
fuck
know.
is that?
That looks like a straight to voodoo movie.
And then there's Clicka.
Clicka.
Yeah, whatever the hell that is.
That looks like I'm like, is this like a Christian rap thing? Because it looked low budget and kind of like very on the nose. Like
It wasn't Angel
wanna be
Studios, so I don't know.
successful. I want to build my career and get out of the hood. Like it
It
was,
was so bizarre.
Back to 28 years later.
Which is a real movie.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Holy shit. Just, man, what else? Yeah, let's go back to Samson for a minute because, like, he basically fucking cured him.
Yeah.
Which he gave him like a cocktail of drugs. He somehow figured that shit out. I'm just like,
That's some movie science.
it was cool though.
You get a couple
I'm not
shots
saying
of
it was
Ray
bad.
Fiennes with glasses, writing down things, and you're like, okay, he's figuring it out.
well, I was worried that it was going to be like
worked, though.
in vain almost, where it's like he cures him. It's temporary because you treat psychosis, you don't cure it.
Yes.
So he's gonna need more, prescriptions and stuff. And now Ray Fiennes is dead. So I thought it was gonna be like, thank you. And then, or I thought he was gonna like when he got in the fight on the train. I'm thinking, oh no, he got reinfected.
Yes.
Oh,
Right.
like,
Yeah.
it worked.
No, I was literally like, no, don't go back.
Yeah.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I'm interested to see what they're gonna do with the next one because
Yes, Cillian Murphy is back,
he
baby.
came back.
That's right. Yeah. I was kind of surprised. I wasn't expecting Killian to come back.
We had it spoiled before the movie.
Yes.
So
Well, they were pretty open. Like, one of the trivia things for Newbie was like, who's returning for Bone Temple, and it was
No.
Cillian Murphy. Yes.
Really?
wait,
Oh, that's
really?
funny.
When was that? What movie was that in front of?
I don't think you were there. I think I saw.
Was it when you were seeing
Marty
Marty?
Supreme. Yeah.
So
Really?
that's funny.
Yeah.
Wow, because I saw that
Yeah.
at the Spectrum. So yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably
Wow.
smart there.
So, has Killian ever done any sequels? Like, has he ever returned back to franchises? Because
I don't think he's really, other than Dark Knight,
Other than Dark Knight.
Dark Knight, yeah,
but he's not like
right.
returning.
He's a Nolan guy. I mean,
Yeah, he's a Nolan man. So I think this shows a sign of good faith. That's what I'm saying.
yeah. I mean, he's a producer
choosing-
on it too. So
Right.
I mean, I think they have a good script. They obviously haven't shot the third one yet.
Mm-hmm.
They're waiting to see how these two did, and I'm real excited to see where it goes.
Yeah.
because like they're running from zombies. Killian and his daughter, well, presumably his daughter, are just like.
I think
yeah,
it's his
let's help
daughter
him.
because he
Yeah.
he had that thing with that woman in the first one.
I don't remember the first
I
one.
don't remember the first one.
Oh.
So
Well, oh, also another thing I wanted to mention is like how it totally makes sense, and I love they don't even call it out straight, but it's 28 years later. These people are less than 28 years old, so they know nothing else. And I love how it's like because I'm thinking like, okay, in any other context, it would be very hard to convince them like that's Satan right there,
right.
No.
But like, no, they don't know anything else.
Well,
you
they
know?
don't even know about music. Like, do they even know about like music or like maybe like
They don't.
Culturally, they like people singing songs. But so when you're hearing this music coming from the Bone
Iron
Temple, of
Maiden.
Iron freaking Maiden, like that would be like mind blowing.
Like they're basically just cavemen. You know, and they're discovering fire and music
Right,
for the
yeah.
very first
It's-
time.
yeah.
And it's like it's cool.
Yeah, it's so cool.
And also another thing I loved that was like, there's only like really like five main characters, like five
Yes.
characters, and
It's
it
a
was
tight ensemble.
It felt so impactful, and it's like, and I'm thinking like in the grand scheme of things, like this is such a tiny little story, and like it just shows like. You know, it's just kind of like the age old kind of like you don't have to make it world ending stakes. You just have to show reasons we care about these characters.
Little stories in a zombie apocalypse.
Exactly.
I mean, it works so well. Yeah. And damn, Alex Garland still writing bangers.
yeah. I now forgive him for Men.
Yeah, Men was
I didn't see it. I'm glad I didn't.
Yeah, you ain't missing much.
dude. Just imagine just 20 minutes of a guy just giving birth to himself
Yeah,
over and over and over again.
Yeah.
And he gets smaller every time. Or no, he gets bigger every time.
it's a fun visual, but it's like all right.
It's like, we get it.
All right, Bone Temple. What are you giving it, Danny?
Ooh.
All right, I'll come back to you. Kenny, what are you giving
Yeah,
it?
I'm gonna give it like a 90. I'll say this is right after seeing it last night.
recency
Going
bias.
back to Sinners, which is something that I will say and I'll continue to say. Like that's kind of what I'm looking for in a mainstream
Yeah.
movie, a big tentpole movie. I'm looking for something personal and individual that's kind of a mix of that plus this grandeur and the spectacle. I had a blast.
Yeah, no, I absolutely agree. I had such a fun time with this movie. I didn't expect to have as much fun as I did. I knew it was going to be good because I saw the reviews coming out, but I was like, I was blown away. And it was So fun. 90. Easy 90.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with 92. No, 90 as well. Also.
Oh, 90 as well.
90 as well. It's time for our top 10 of the year.
Oh, I gotta pull it up.
Cameron, do you
Yes.
want to start?
Yeah, how do you want to do this? Do you want to do
Let's all go around and do our number 10.
Number 10,
Yep, so
9.
you'll go, I'll go, Daniel go.
cool? My number 10 is Pavements.
I'll try to look like you, you try to look like me.
I don't think I really want to be Steven.
Which is a rock documentary by Alex Ross Perry. It is about this band in the 90s called Pavement. And it is a weird mix of a classic documentary about the reunion tour in 2022. It's about a fake biopic that they're making about Pavement that never happened. And then it's also about a museum that they put up about the band, which included real and fake artifacts from the band's history. And it's also about a jukebox musical like American Idiot or Jagged Little Pill. And it's these 4 kind of strands that kind of interweave. It's just this big tapestry-like documentary. And I absolutely loved Pavements. If you're a fan of 90s music, I recommend it. It made me a fan of the band. Pavements.
All right, my number 10, Sentimental Value. Another movie I saw with Cameron this year. Really surprised me. I wasn't expecting too much from this, but Renate Reinsve, is that her name? Yeah.
We'll go with that.
She's real good in this. Stellan Skarsgård, holy shit. It's a dark horse best supporting actor for me right now because it's just him trying to get back in touch with his daughter, and there was stuff in the past that she hasn't forgiven him for. It's all about forgiveness, basically, and it really comes together in the end. Elle Fanning is pretty good in the movie as well, trying to become his daughter because he's a director. It's solid.
There was just a spark.
I'm gonna go with Companion. Beginning of the year.
Yeah.
Sophie Thatcher's amazing. Jack Quaid proves himself to be
Jack
a
Quaid.
little baby bitch boy. I just love it. It's a fun kind of concept idea and serious enough to be like, oh, whoa, like a new version of that idea of there's artificial intelligence and it has feelings and it's a companion robot. And I just like that whole like commentary on male loneliness and like, because it's kind of like an understated situation we're kind of in as a society. So I had things to say. It had great performances. It was funny, and it had stuff to kind of hook you in. So yeah.
All right, boys, please promise to keep your pitchforks away from me.
Oh no.
My number 9's Eddington.
Hell yeah. Save our soul.
It's a movie that is very uncomfortable. It's not an easy watch, but I think it's a very interesting look at where we get our perspectives on things. My favorite critic jokes, you could call this movie Hereditary in a way. It's for me, it's the quintessential movie about January 6th, even though there's nothing about it. It climaxes with a man willing to save his town by destroying it. And I think Joaquin Phoenix is still great. I think Ari Aster is one of my favorite filmmakers working today. The more I get away from Eddington, the more I like it. And I'm looking forward to rewatching it because I think it might even move up in my list. But my number 9's Eddington.
All right.
I can respect that. It's just,
It's not for everyone.
Anyway.
it's definitely not my kind of movie.
Yep.
My number 9, Black Phone 2. Black Phone 2 is fun. It's everything the first one was and way more because it's just they turn it up not to 11, but like they make it kind of like Nightmare on Elm Street-ish, as Danny and I kind of talked about on our review of it. What's his face? Mason Thames.
Yeah.
Mason Thames. This and How to Train Your Dragon in 1 year. I think he's going places. He's kind of becoming like one of the
In
it
that
guys.
shitty Colleen Hoover movie, but anyway.
Yeah, well, it's fine. He can't get everything. But Ethan Hawke is just as gross and
gross.
gross and crazy as he ever was. And there might be a third one of him in hell that's been talked about. I'm like, I'm in. Anyway.
Number 9 is Marty Supreme.
Hell yeah.
Marty.
And everything I've said in this podcast, Marty Supreme.
All right.
It's great.
Love it. Number 8 for me. No Other Choice.
특별한 일 없으셨습니까?
The South Korean master Park Chan-wook is back, baby.
Love that guy.
I got to see it.
Guy gets fired and he's trying to get a new job, but there's too many people applying for that job. So what's he going to do?
He has no other choice.
He's got no other choice. This is an adaptation of an American novel, but moved to South Korea because, well, Park Chan-wook says, we still live in the world of capitalism over here. It's like one of like it's probably a dark horse pick for me for best director of the year because the way that everything is composed and paced and edited is just like, I highly, highly recommend No Other Choice if you guys can find it.
They can't be killed.
Number 8. Speaking of hell yeah, Predator Badlands. Oh my God. This movie was Guardians of the Galaxy, but with Predator. And the PG-13 rating, I don't think really affected it at all. Like, you still got the gross, well, they used green for the blood, and it really worked. It had heart, and, you know, it brought a different side to Predator movies we haven't seen before, and I really enjoyed that.
I totally agree. And my number 8 is, right, we're on 8?
Yep.
Yeah.
28 Years Later.
This is a glorious day.
Just because I liked and hated at the same time the kind of, you know what I mean? Like I'm going to go with my dad for the first half. And I'm going to go with my mom for the second half. I kind of really liked that, but also kind of hated it on a structural level because it's like, why do I care? You know, where did Aaron Taylor Johnson go? You know what I mean? But the ending really tied it all together. And it's like, it's just kind of telling human stories in this apocalypse.
Yeah.
Like you said, with how the Bone Temples is just, it's just weird. You
Yeah.
know, I like this weird idea.
Yeah.
Like, especially because then the Wiggles show up at the end.
It's great. It's great.
We get to know more. They're psychopathic Wiggles, but yeah, it's a good movie.
Yeah.
Number 7.
My number 7 is Sinners. And I'm sorry. I know. I'm sorry it's that low. Whoa. I know. There's a lot of stuff that I love this year. But it's like I said earlier, Sinners is everything that I want mainstream filmmaking to be. It's got an idea. It's so well crafted. Michael B. Jordan is phenomenal in it. The movie looks great. I'm really excited to rewatch it after it gets some Oscar nominations, so I can maybe will move up.
It's going to be heavily nominated easily.
Yes, it will. Ruth Carter costuming.
Carter.
I mean, come on, she's the GOAT. Sinners is a very high bar, and I'm really looking forward to it getting recognized. How much will it get recognized?
We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see very soon.
Sinners.
All right. My number 7.
What do you want, little one? Your ass.
The Naked Gun reboot. My God. It was so funny. Akiva Schaffer was a perfect director for it because we also mentioned Pop Star Never Stop, Never Stopping earlier. My God. It was heavily promoted in the summer. And I was like, all right, I'm seeing this scene 100 different times of him going into the bank. I'm like, okay, this is going to be the only scene in the movie.
Your ass.
No, it was not the only scene in the movie because, my God, it was... I don't know. It's just funny. It's an hour, 25 minutes. You're in, you're out. You're laughing the whole time. It's great.
My favorite to this day. It's so stupid. He's on the highway and he runs out of his coffee.
Yeah.
He's just like, thank you.
That's.
I love that stupid.
I don't know if that's Seth MacFarlane or if that's Akiva Schaffer, but it makes sense either way.
My number 7, because we need to inject a little Marvel into this, Thunderbolts.
We can be the ones that are coming.
Buck, you have the wrong people. We have all done bad things.
Okay. Wow.
I really liked the villain, Even though it was a little kind of heavy-handed, it was like it's depression.
Yeah.
I thought it was
One of the more original projects in
like it's like it's not like complete return to form.
Yeah.
But it's like, oh, there's still hints of greatness. And now after
Yes.
all this marketing for Doomsday, I'm seeing with they're being really reserved and more mature about it. They're getting me excited for Doomsday, which I never thought I'd really say, because considering it's kind of like definitely a course correction from Kang Dynasty.
100%. It's giving vibes of, greatest hits. We're gonna play the greatest hits all over again.
Yeah.
But I think it has the opportunity to be good.
Yeah, at
Maybe
least,
not
it's like because the Endgame was like it's our going away
And they're
party
marketing
for
it
the
as a sequel to Endgame. So
yeah,
we'll
just
see.
all that other bullshit. Forget
Anyway.
about it. Is Simu Liu even in this one?
yeah.
Okay, because I'm like, where did he go?
Yeah, no,
he's
he's
doing
in
the
it.
Copenhagen test now, and it's like, what the fuck is that? Anyway, but yeah, Thunderbolts was great. I love Yelena. Yeah, I really liked John Walker.
Yeah.
Because they add more insight into his character. He's not just an asshole murderer from Falcon and Winter
He
Soldier.
has a heart.
I can feel for him. He's just like, my glory days are, well, it never really showed up, but he's just like, I was so close, and I get it. And now he's like, now he is Captain America.
Yeah.
So or U.S. agent. So
Agent. Yeah.
so we'll see where it's a promising
New Avengers with Z.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is Bucky's hair that way? Anyway.
My number 6, going back to Ethan Hawke, is Blue Moon.
Elizabeth, I adore this girl.
You're going to introduce me to Richard Rogers, right?
She's a girl. See, I always thought that.
One of 2 Richard Linklater projects. This one stars Ethan Hawke as Lorenz Hart, one half of the Rogers and Hart musical duo that made very big musicals in the middle of the century. And on this, it takes place in one night. Lorenz Hart is at the bar drinking his sorrows away while his partner is premiering Oklahoma, which will go on to be one of the bigger musicals of all time, with a new writing partner. And Lorenz is drowning his sorrows, like I just said. This is my favorite lead performance of the year. Ethan Hawke is incredible because he's given all of these beautiful multi-page monologues. He's trying to entertain the bartender, played by Bobby Cannavale. He's trying to woo Margaret Qualley, who he has a big crush on. But does she have a crush on him? The answer is no. And it's kind of sad, but
Everyone
it's,
has a crush on her.
well, yeah, that's true. Very true. It's very melancholic. It's funny. It's very bittersweet. It's kind of everything that I want. I absolutely loved it. I think Ethan Hawke's
How's
phenomenal.
it not going to you?
I don't know. But
goes. Okay.
Blue Moon for me is it's one of my favorite movies of the year. I really loved it.
My number 6, Begonia.
Good.
Okay.
It's great.
Yeah.
My number
We already
6.
talked about it.
Black Phone 2.
Hey.
All right. Cool.
Yeah. Okay. It's also because what's her face? What's her fucking name?
Oh my God. Here, I got it right here. It's
The girl in it.
fucking Madeline McGraw.
She's great.
That's all you were gonna say?
Yeah, kind of. She's great, and I really like her. Again with these child actors, she's got a promising career.
So does Mason Thames.
Yeah, I'm surprised Mason Thames, because he carried the first one, and he was great. I'm glad they were able to push Finney to kind of like the supporting in this one. So yeah, good,
All right.
it's a good movie.
Top 5.
All right, top 5. My number 5 is It Was Just an Accident. Which is a movie that I'm already getting worried about will not get any Oscars because right now The Secret Agent is starting to creep up. But I think this movie's phenomenal. I'm glad it won the Palme d'Or. Jafar Panahi deserves the accolades. And it's not just because of the story of Jafar Panahi around the movie, because he does have a very tough history with the Iranian government, and he'll have an even tougher future. But this movie in and of itself is phenomenal. It's a great moral piece of filmmaking. It's tense. It's darkly funny. I really, really recommend It Was Just an Accident. I hope you guys get to see it.
My number 5. I have no Marvel movies in my top 10 this year, but I do have a DC movie, Superman. Superman is so fun, so full of hope. Everything you want Superman to be and more in this.
Are you a
And
punk rocker, Dan?
I am 100% a punk rocker. I still listen to that song.
You didn't say
My
yes,
God.
I am.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, it's oh God. The movie's just so good. James Gunn continues to just love his I guess monsters and misfits and all that stuff, and it still works to me. I know Danny's kind of tired of it, but like I think it still works.
No, it works. I'm just saying he just got one note.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
You know?
All right.
I'm going to surprise everybody here. The Running Man.
I'm still here, you shit eaters.
Whoa!
I really enjoyed it. I don't care what everybody says. I
Okay.
thought it was good.
It's on Paramount now. You can watch it again.
I really liked it. Edgar Wright, you know, I think he missed a little bit with Last Night in Soho. This, you know,
100%.
I don't understand why everyone really hates this one. I thought it told a really, maybe it's a,
I don't hate it.
well, it just got nothing in the box office. Everybody, they criticized it, said it was bad. I genuinely don't get it. So, I thought, what's this fuck, Glenn Howerton? Nope. Glenn
I
Powell.
wish Glenn Howerton was in the Running
would've
Man.
been
Holy
great.
shit!
God.
Glenn Powell was great. Josh Brolin was great too.
Josh Brolin got the easiest paycheck of his life.
Yeah, they gave him those fake teeth, and it's just like, oh, fuck you.
God.
But yeah, no, I just really liked
fun.
it. I thought it was good. There was some
Michael
character
Cera?
inconsistencies. Like, why would he pull the alarm when they're not ready and they're not prepared? Okay,
Edgar Wright, baby. Edgar Wright, that's why.
It's just an old lady that you can just beat up. But whatever.
All right,
Number four?
Yeah.
My number 4 is The Mastermind.
That sort of thing.
And this is real?
Mom, it's real.
Which is from my favorite filmmaker, Kelly Reichardt, who has a great eye for pacing, slow pacing. This is a period piece from the 70s. It's about Josh O'Connor, who I believe is the next big movie star. More on that soon.
You're teasing it. You can't
Tease. I'm teasing. This movie I really like a lot. This is a movie I could see myself rewatching a lot. It looks great. Soundtrack is perfect. It's about a guy who tries like the most pathetic art heist of all time, and then his life falls apart. And it's just because maybe he's just dissatisfied with his life, so he's willing to blow it up because he's a white guy in the 70s. Who's going to touch him? Yeah, you'll figure it out. I really like The Mastermind.
Yeah, I wanted to see that one. Josh O'Connor he's up there. He's getting a lot of recognition. Hear that? Hear that? Tune into Dual Debates very soon. My number 4, weapons.
But Mrs. Gandy's room was totally empty. And do you know why?
Weapons is a fun movie. It's prisoners, but like a little more reserved. But yeah, just so unexpected, so fun, so
Twisty.
twisted. Yeah. Oh my God. Like Zach Kreger just continues to impress, and I'm real excited for Resident Evil this year when that comes out.
Ooh, he's doing that.
That's going to be this year.
2026.
That's a turnaround.
October 2026.
That's awesome.
The thing that I love about just behind the scenes of this movie is just like he didn't know where it was going. And I
No.
just love that idea. That's why I think I fell in love with Song of Ice and Fire, just because George R. R. Martin just discovery rights.
I also kind of think he just kind of got lucky.
He wasn't like he was contracted to make this movie.
Yeah,
or
yeah,
anything.
this
He
is
was
like
just
a-
writing, and he's just like, I don't know where is this going.
Kinda-
Oh, it works. Okay, and then he sold it.
Yeah, kind of. Because I think I had mentioned he kind of wrote it out of grief for the other Trevor Moore that who died in like 2021. So
I
this
don't understand where the parallels are for that.
I don't know if he wrote. I don't know if it was specifically maybe like the idea came to him while he was grieving. I don't know.
The idea of sudden loss and that kind of unknowing.
Okay.
I think
Yeah.
that's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But yeah, I love the way it's told. I'm gonna get into it later because it may or may not
because
be-
it's may or may not be in your top 5.
my number 4 is Wake Up Dead Man.
Deadman.
All right, stop. Here's what's gonna happen. Benoit freaking Blanc and I are gonna ask you all some questions, and you're gonna answer them. We're gonna.
Anybody knows me, I'm not a huge fan of Ryan Johnson, the person.
But
But that was a solid. It was a solid movie, guys. I mean, it was a good mystery. It had lots of great performances. Not including, or not least of which is Josh O'Connor. So I'd like to hear arguments about that later, but I loved how it kind of stuck to the whole tradition of our. I don't know. You brought it up with like on the poster, like who's third build and who's last build. They fit that, but they also there's a little twist to it. I love the commentary on. Because it's not just about the mystery, obviously. None of these movies are. It's never even about Benoit Blanc either. It's about Josh O'Connor. It's about what's her Anna de Armas.
Janelle Monáe.
It's like
Janelle Monáe.
Yes.
It's about the other person, and he's just kind of the supporting character, and also with the faith in this one, which I thought was great because it's like I just hear that argument all the time. It's just like religion, Christianity. Bullshit, blah, 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 blah. But you have an actual true believer who's just like, it is bullshit, but, why do people believe in religion? And they really dove into the whole idea of why, So
great rating.
Yeah. So that's why it's my number 4.
All right, my number 3 is If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You. I love a movie that is willing to take big swings, and Mary Bronstein did just that with this movie. I love If I Had Legs.
All right. My number 3 is...
I don't have any right now, but I would love if I had them.
I love some legs.
Yeah, my number 3, Wake Up Dead Man. Dark Horse, best writing of the year. It is so well done. Again, the religious aspect, it's a really good thing you hit on there. Great performance from Josh O'Connor. And Josh Brolin is hilarious in this movie.
I did that thing where I used the back of my hand. I don't know what even that means, dude.
Oh, my God. And Glenn Close also. She killed it. Anyway, that's my number 3.
My number 3 is Weapons. I love the whole witchy aspect. I love the third act.
Yeah.
It's so because it's like you can just tell. In this, Zach Cregger, Jordan Peele, they really prove how comedy and horror are so similar. It's just different contexts.
Yep.
Because it's just like she's getting chased by a bunch of kindergartners.
It's like Toy Story 3, but a horror movie.
Yes, exactly. And like they
That's great.
They rip her apart, dude. It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah. I wish that there was some kind of full-length episode of a podcast that we could learn about our 3 exact opinions on weapons.
Potentially.
I know.
My number 2 is Wake Up Dead Man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's very surprising for you.
Yeah. The movie really hit home personally. For everything that it deals with. I find myself reflected a lot in all of that. Yeah. My grandmother was a church secretary. My grandfather was the church janitor. So seeing that relationship reflected really meant a lot to me. It was very emotional.
Yeah.
My grandmother wasn't as committed to the church as maybe Glenn Close was. But anyways.
She's a little too committed. And willing to kill.
And also, I got to shout out Steve Yeldon, the cinematographer, because everything with stained glass in that movie is friggin' perfect.
The light shining in on Josh O'Connor in that one scene.
It's well timed. Wake Up Dead Man really means a lot to me, and I very much enjoyed seeing it. So.
Also, I love I'm not sure if I mentioned this in the podcast, but the title card at the beginning is just Wake Up Dead Man, black screen. The end screen has a bunch of flowers.
Yes, it does.
Yes, it does.
Yeah. So he woke up.
Woke up.
He pushed daisies.
Grab a push and put a little makeup. Dan, what's your number 2?
My number 2. One battle after another.
The rebellion text a little harder.
I need to find my daughter.
Well, then call us back when you have the time.
One battle surprised me a lot. The first time I watched it, I was like, okay, I saw this in D-box seats, so I was going, ugh.
And Dan, you weren't sold on it going into it.
I was not sold on it.
You were not ready.
I was slandering this movie the entire fucking summer.
You really were.
Like, but I don't want to see. It was over marketed. It was so
really
over marketed. But
normally when you see over marketing, it's kind of a sign there's
it's like but it was a September release. I get that. So you have to kind of market a little more. And damn, the second time I saw this movie, I noticed the score. The score is insane. Like it works so well for like a weird jazzy car chase. Like it's interesting. Leo's fine. Teyana Taylor came around to me a lot the second time around. It's gonna be a hard supporting actress this year, I think, for sure.
So she's great. I just don't really understand why she's like the front runner. She's great in it.
She's Perfidia Beverly Hills. That's
motherfucker. Okay. I think, quite honestly, I feel like her speech at the Golden Globes is what's going to keep driving her. I think people are going to remember that speech.
I didn't watch
I
it.
didn't watch it.
It was literally my job to watch it, and I didn't watch it.
Our job is the Oscars.
Yes.
Danny, number.
No, I mean like at work, like physically, like I rolled on it.
Oh,
I did not watch it. My number two,
yeah.
Number two, Sinners. I loved the whole like obviously Jack O'Connell. If you have Jack O'Connell in the movie, I'm gonna watch it because I like Jack O'Connell. And Michael B. Jordan performance of maybe the decade. I really liked him because he was two very distinct characters. You didn't even need to color code them. I think we could have gotten it from just how they interacted and stuff. Haley Steinfeld's great. I love the metaphors for it. I didn't really quite like how kind of like indulgent it was at the end, where it's just like, hey, we just went through all this giant journey and we're watching, look at these like flashbacks. I'm like, dude, we just saw that like an hour ago. Like,
that's a trope that I'm not a fan of.
Yeah. So maybe trim it up there a little bit. And that's why I couldn't really give it 5 stars. There's no 5-star movies for me this year. Yeah.
None for me either.
Yeah, ironically. But yeah, no, I loved the movie because it was just so entertaining. Like, even like when the final battle kind of starts, just what's her face? She's like, "Come get us, you motherfuckers!" I'm like, "Oh my god!"
Oh yeah, because she invites them into the
that's how you gotta
juke
do it,
joint.
yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, that's my number 2.
All right, number ones.
I mean, number 1 for me is One Battle After Another.
Yeah, there's no doubt.
This is
PTA.
This is the culmination of PTA's career.
Yeah.
It's breathtaking. I'm so excited that we're going to be able to hang out on March 16th.
15th?
I don't know.
I'm on it.
Thank you.
Sunday. The second Sunday of March.
The second Sunday of March is going to be lovely because I'll get to hang out with you guys, not only
15th.
watch the Oscars, but also if we ever need to fill time, you just tell me to talk about One Battle After Another. And I will for 3 hours.
We may have some other options.
We probably will. But no, I absolutely love this movie. It's everything that I want. It's a thrill ride. It's breathless. It's sharp. It's thorny. I think it's a star-making performance for Chase Infinity. I think it's DiCaprio finding his groove in just playing these kinds of roles. Benicio del Toro for me is a dark horse for supporting
I don't
performance
think
of
that's
the year.
dark horse. A lot of people like him for some reason.
That's true. That's true. Because he's unflappable. He's like, Bob, we got to go.
Yeah, I explained how like in the actual podcast. Did we do a full podcast on that?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So that one,
Maybe.
No,
I don't know.
I feel like it. I don't know. Either way, I said how like he's just playing the one note. He plays very well.
It's
just playing
it's
one
a
note.
great friggin' note. Yeah. One Battle, and you're right, Dan. Johnny Greenwood's score is on another level.
Mm-hmm.
It's not one that it. What I will say is that it's one that you need to listen to with the movie, because if you try to listen to it on its own, it's
like
very angular, very off. Yeah. But with the movie, it's a perfect marriage.
Agreed.
Spoiler alert, it's also my number 1, so I just want.
Okay, so I guess I'll talk about my number 1, Sinners. Sinners, it is just for a Southern Gothic vampire movie. Who would have thought that this movie was going to be as big as it was? The highest grossing original movie since 2010. Like, this movie.
Since 2010.
Like, no, that's insane.
That's 15 years, dude.
That's 15 years.
No, I know which movie.
Yeah.
Since 2010.
Okay. What
movie was it?
Oh no, that was 2009. Are you talking about Inception?
Well, whatever the highest grossing original movie was before that. I don't know what it was.
I think it was Avatar.
It was either Avatar or Inception.
God, Avatar. Anyway, we're gonna get to that in a second. But so yeah, no, Sinners. Michael B. Jordan is good. I don't think he's best actor worthy. I think oh my God, Miles Keaton. I believe he's the one who played the young kid, Sammy. Sammy. He was so good for his first performance too.
He has a lot deeper voice than I thought he would.
And then the original music in this movie just absolutely hits that one scene I've been talking about all year, where it just goes through all these different layers of music and just goes around the cap. Oh my God, it's just amazing and so well done. God. Anyway, it was easily my number 1 movie, even though it came out in April. Anyway, worst movies of the year. Danny, you want to start?
I just have one worst movie of the year.
Well, yeah, worst movie of the year. That's all we're doing, just one.
It is hands down, without a doubt, Avatar: Fire and Ash.
Then you must do it.
S.
ass.
Yeah, no, I
hate it so much, dude.
No,
What a waste of time.
What a way to waste
It's not
3 hours, 12
see,
minutes.
It's not. It makes it. It's not. It's probably not like the lowest ranked movie. I got to go back in my list and actually see which one it is. I think I gave it like 2 stars, 2.5 stars, because it was just such a waste of time.
Yep.
It's so uncreative.
It's the second one all over again.
Yes, it literally, especially the third act. It copy pasted the third act from the second one to the third one. I don't give a shit about Jake Sully. I don't give a shit about Quaritch. Jack Champion, God bless the kid. He cannot act.
That's Spider.
Yeah, yeah. I hated all the lore, the world building. It all just felt so generic. It got no point across that we haven't heard millions of times before in more creative ways. I haven't liked the James Cameron movie in 30 years.
Yep. So gonna park that one for a second. There were some bad movies this year. There's The Electric State. There's Him. There's
I forgot about Him.
Yeah, Captain America: Brave New World. There were a lot of bad movies this year, but Avatar, Fire and Ass, easily takes the cake.
Just because it's so illogical. Why do people like it?
Oh my God, I don't get it. I don't get why so many people like it. It's a movie made for Avatar fans, though. So, like, I get it. If you're a fan of the first movies, you're going to love this movie. But, like, it's just such a slog. Anyway, Cameron, your worst movie.
Hey, you're talking about slog. I'm going to talk about a Romanian film called Dracula.
Violență, mult sânge, urmăriri cu mașini, plus sex.
Oh, it's with Caleb.
No, this is a different Dracula. There's 2 different Dracula movies coming out.
It's 4 hours long, right?
It's 3. It's this is a film by Radu Jude, who's a Romanian filmmaker, and his last movie was on my best of the year for 2024. I found him to be a really incisive social commentator on kind of the weird world that we live in. Almost kind of to Danny's point about Begonia, kind of the world is hell. That's kind of what Radu Jude does, but more in a satirical way. In this case, he's taking on the classic story of Dracula and presenting it in multiple different ways. And one of them is to use generative AI because, so this is where I was kind of okay with it, because it is making a point that generative AI is a form of vampirism. Vampirism. I don't know what the right word there is, because it's sucking the life force out of something creative, draining it, and it's just this hollow husk of creativeness. And the images are uncanny and very weird. So I was interested in Radu Jude because he had this perspective of Dracula, kind of the draining of resources, the draining of life, the draining of creativity. And then the movie kind of just laughs at its own farts for 3 hours, and it really thinks it's funnier than it actually is. It was me and 2 other friends in the theater. We were all alone. It's probably one of the first times I've seen unsimulated sex with other people, and I don't recommend it. It's uncomfortable. And I'm
in a movie?
In a movie. I'm no prude, but this was just uncomfortable. And there were also some other really uncomfortable things. I'm all for making audiences feel uncomfortable. If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You is in my top 5 of the year. But in this case, it never felt productive for me. Right. And it was very frustrating because I was interested in the movie, and there's nothing worse than the slow realization that you've got another 2 hours of this.
That was us in Avatar. I was like, Danny, we're only 40 minutes into this.
I looked over at Tom and like, holy shit, we need to
Yeah. So I would not recommend Radu Jude's Dracula to anyone except for our dear friend and colleague Mark Stroessel.
Oh my God.
Who has an iPad Mini and he's got all the time in the world.
Well, at risk of repeating ourselves, I think we are wrapping up this roundup part 3. Thank you for watching. We are Seen It Before. You can find us on Instagram and TikTok with @SeenItBeforecast. That's SCENE It Beforecast. And on TikTok with, wait, I said that already. Oh God.
You did.
And you can find me on Letterboxd with DonutMan96. I'm Dan.
I'm Danny. You can find me on Instagram at Danny_Watts. My Letterboxd is serialized at DJ Watts, or my YouTube channel, which is just Danny Watts, which is my name.
Oh, how convenient. Follow me on Letterboxd, Cam Kircher, KAERCHER, for more ramblings and incorrect rankings of the movies of 2020.
You're so wrong. Subjective.
Well, we're going to talk about that more on our next episode of Seen It Before, because it's our Oscars prediction episode. So Cameron will be back with us, and yeah, not as long as this episode because this has been an hour and a half. So,
Oh shit.
Anyway, bye.